So I want to let you know that my whole life I've always had intentions on being fair, on being loving, okay, trying to be protective and survive and stuff like that. So if someone is aware that I've done something wrong, I did have this intention to be good and be loving towards you and everybody, be fair. Okay, so when it comes to evil people, like I don't love them, but like um, I do handle it, like I try to handle it the right way, and I offer forgiveness and stuff like that, you know. So which is a loving way to treat them, like you're supposed to take care of like what they're doing, like manage their evil and deal with it as need to be done. But like, yeah, you hate them, but you're still doing the right thing, and like, you know what I mean? So you don't go around saying you love them, but you're handling the situation properly, and you're not being mean. So um so I've always tried to be loving. Okay, if someone's aware that I've done something wrong, just understand I had that intention. Now that doesn't excuse what I did. Okay, I am still morally culpable. Just because you're trying to be good doesn't mean you're not being evil. Okay, so I'm not going to go around trying to say, oh, I was trying to be good. Like, depending on what it is. Like it depends. Like if I if I was doing something like if I was doing something like eating white bread instead of wheat bread, that's something that I think of. Like, and I was trying to be healthy, and I had some kind of bad information about it, or like I didn't really know what to do, and I kind of just did what I felt like might be healthy. Like, I had the right intention. That's not something that I'm going to be considered evil for. But if it's something different, like I was fighting over something that I shouldn't have, or something like that, then I'm morally culpable. So just understand, like, if there's anything that you might suspect that I'm doing, or something that you're aware that I've done, that I have this intention, and I've always had this intention to be loving and fair. And like, I'm somebody that has that baseline for you to try to reason with. Okay, I've never adopted that savage ideology. I've always fought against that. Okay, I've always been open to reasoning and stuff like that. So like, I am trying, and I always have been trying, but that doesn't excuse, like, that's not necessarily an excuse for everything. Okay, when it comes to being reactive or acting on an improper thought process, like, you're still morally culpable for that stuff. Okay, it differs, like, there are differences, between you, like, actively saying you're trying to be a savage, or you saying you're trying to be good but doing something, like fighting over something that's bad, like with some, like, whether it's reactive, you know what I mean? Like, you think you understand it or something, but you don't, and you're fighting over something bad, and you haven't, like, gone through the proper thought process. You're following some kind of inaccurate, like, intuition, and you're fighting over something or something like that. Like, you need to be certain about things when you start fighting over things. So if I, like, you know what I'm saying? So I've always tried to be good, and I am somebody that is open to, like, accept that I've been wrong about something and try to reason through things and stuff like that. So like, if you're upset with me about something, or you're suspicious of me, like, I am open to uh, fix that. So I just wanted to let you know that if I did do something that upset you, I was trying to be good. I might have been crazy in that moment, and being evil in that kind of like like reactive and not thought through kind of way, but I was trying to be good. um okay, do you understand that there's no excuse for it? It is evil. Okay, I was a monster if I was doing something like that, but like there are different degrees of that, and I'm just telling you the degree that it would have been for me. It would have been the one that's like, trying to be good and fair and trying to like, but maybe not thinking something through, being reactive, fighting over some kind of inaccurate feeling, being confused like that. Still evil. Like you're following an evil feeling. You know what I mean? Like it's not a good thing. So I just want to let you know that would be the position that, if you're aware of me doing something wrong, that would be it. And I am willing to try to fix those things. So yeah, there are people that go around saying they are savages and they don't care about people or any kind of life and stuff like that. Like that, I've never done that. Okay, and that is worse. So both things are bad, but that's worse. And I've always been offering, and I am offering to try to reason through things. I've also never been in like the self-harm kind of ideology, or like you know what I mean? So like, okay. So like, if I've ever done something wrong that you're aware of, I am sorry. If I can identify it, I will apologize. That's it.